Anyway, everything comes down to the law. Everything you do is legal in your job. Where does your legal powers come from, guys? What do you think?
Solicitor.
Now, where does your legal powers come from? Now, when you're working in security, where do you get your legal power from? Come on, think about it.
Boss.
Sorry?
The boss.
The boss, yes, but what does the boss give you when he gives you a job?
Contract.
Contract.
Okay.
Do not work for any company who does not give you a contract in any shape or form. By the way, most contracts these days, guys, are part-time contracts. Don't get turned off by that. Everything's part-time. I'm part-time. Johanna's part-time. Derek, who works with me, is part-time. Most part-timers get between anything from 20 hours to 40 hours. Under law, you technically can't work for more than 39 hours. Alright? Some companies may give you up to 48 hours. Alright? They are meant to pay you. Alright? Within a set time frame. They are monitored by the NSAI, by the PSA, so they have to have their procedures in place. Everything is legal, legal, legal. There's nothing else. Remember I talked about QA? Documentation. Prove it. When we get to the legal section, alright, we talked about IS 999, alright, which is the standard. There's also the two types of law. Does anybody know what the two types of law in Ireland is? Two types. There's two. Common. Okay, well common, yes, we'll call it common. That's a good way. Okay, so there's the common law. Alright? Alright? I won't go with that model because that's the old model, okay? There's a lot of debate about this now, especially in relation to house repossessions and banks and all that type of thing in Ireland. I'm more concerned with, let's divide it into a very simpler way, alright? Which is, how would you say, criminal law, okay? And civil law. And the best way I can describe that is that criminal law is that when somebody breaks the law publicly. It's not a private wrong, it's a public wrong. So you guys will be all involved with usually criminal. And in your situation it will be theft, I would imagine, and maybe assault. Alright? So you might be in retail, it might be, how would you say, stopping somebody on suspicion of theft. Alright? Civil law is usually a private wrong. You probably, unfortunately, if you ever come across it, is the whole area of divorce. Okay? Or even things like slander. Okay? Or libel. When somebody libels you, they write it. They defame it, they defame you, they say it. Alright? So that's what we're looking at, guys. So in our job, as security professionals, it's criminal law you're basically involved with. An interesting scenario, though, would be that if you arrest somebody wrongly for stealing something or theft, alright? If you arrest them, okay, and then you cannot prove it, they may take a civil case against you personally, as a private case, alright? You arrested them maybe falsely, or maybe they did do it but you can't prove it. It's only a crime if you can prove it. That's why we come back to CCTV and things like that. Alright? Any questions?